What's good? What's good? This is Steeker. This is Steeker the podcast. Hey, do me a favor right now. If you ain't done it yet, I don't even know why you're wasting your time. Subscribe to the channel. Si te gusta lo que mira, press like. Share this video on your social media platforms. Drop a comment in the comment section. I'm always interacting with mi gente, ya tu sabes. Hit the notification bell to get notified. Visit the website r2drec.com. Purchase your merchandise. We got plenty of merchandise available. And one thing I've been thinking about lately, right, is how am I gonna get my message out there? You know what I mean? Like, what kind of impact am I gonna play? And am I gonna be one of those people that's just gonna sit back and just be quiet and don't say anything? Or am I gonna be that person that's gonna say, you know what? I gotta take a stand. This is where I stand, and this is what I believe in, and let's just keep going and keep going straight. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever thought about that? Have you ever really thought about where you want to be at in a few years? And if you have kids, what kind of impact are you going to play in their lives? Or what kind of changes do you have to make for yourself so you could say, hey, man, I want to last a little bit longer. I want to live a little bit more. Those are important changes, because at the end of the day, it really falls back on you. When I think about my life, right? And I think about the overall picture, I say to myself, I could have got where I wanted to be at if I just focused a little bit more, if I was a little bit more dedicated on certain things, and constantly put in the work. Ain't nothing that you're about to do ever gonna come easy. Nothing is gonna be handed to you. Nobody's gonna knock at your door and be like, hey, here's your $50,000, or here's your $60,000, here's your $100,000. Nobody's gonna do that. Nobody's gonna do that. What you need to do is just get out there, grind it out, and why not? Why not get the best things in life for yourself once you get it? Why not? What's holding you back? What's really, tugging and pulling and saying, hey, you can't? Nah, the only person tugging and pulling is you. That's what it comes down to. And y'all probably, man, get to the point, my boy. What is this? What is this about? What is this about? So, Top G's back, baby. He back in full effect. All 110%. The battery's on his back. He's ready. He's ready for whatever. He want all the smoke. He's jumping into the matrix head on first. Neo, slow down, baby. You know what I'm saying? Andrew Tate, man. He had this interview. And this is my reaction to it. God, only you should have just said, you know what? You are asking the same question, woman. This female on BBC, right? She asked the same question. She said it about 2 or 3 times. He answered about 2 or 3 times. And I'm like, bro, what are we doing here? At some point in time, if I was Andrew Tate, I'd be like, all right, man, this ain't going nowhere, man. I invited you to my place. And this is the way you're going to treat me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta change the way it's going, because the way this female was just grilling him, nailing him, accusing him, everything, she threw the whole book at him. And I'm telling myself, like, come on now, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Stop talking. Just stop talking, because this ain't going nowhere. This ain't going nowhere. The man has answered your questions, your concerns, and you can't constantly keep blaming one person and say these new young generation men, they are students going to school and treating women a certain way, harassing teachers that are women a certain way. You can't blame him off of that. Oh, you changed the whole perspective of how men think, and how they could have a Bugatti, maybe 2, smoke cigars, have about 15 models. And, you're doing too much, Andrew Tate. You're doing too much. Nah, look. Every time I hear him, right, this the problem with YouTube and the way he came up. He built this character. He said it himself, it's like a video game. You could build a character in a video game, but you can't build it in real life. So he built this character. This character was, off the mouth, he would say whatever, you know what I mean? But he had a message behind everything. He knew how to get your attention. It was sarcasm, and he knew how to get your attention, kind of like Charleston White, right? He would say some off-the-wall things. You'd be like, bro, I saw this short clip about Charleston White. Let me check it out. then what do? You go look at it, and then you go jump in the video, and you get in the rabbit hole, and that's what Andrew Tate did. He said certain things, that cut little short clips, that put it out there for the world to see, and then after that, you go jump and see the whole 2-hour interview, and you're like, bro, that little short clip was nothing compared to the whole entire big picture. So he explains himself that. He explains that to this female, and I'm like, bro, esta vieja, hijo, eso me está cansando. Like, at what point does Andrew Tate say, you know what, I'm done. But you know what would have happened if he would have ended that interview short? They were like, oh, I knew he was guilty. I knew it. So he had to say something, right? At every given moment, he had to fire back. And it's just too much, man. It's an hour long. And I'm just like, it's a lot of bickering. It sounded like they were in a relationship, you know what I mean? Like a married couple, I don't like when you do them dishes like that. I told you once, covered on. Next time, whew, that's how the female's talking to the guy, like, come on, man. But he can only blame himself because he built that character. And that character he built grabbed a lot of people's attention, but he played an impact. One of the things I've listened to, because they got inspirational and motivational videos with him, he talks about, as men, we need to be the providers, be the supporter, the foundation, basically, build wealth, the networks, hit the gym. If you're feeling this kind of way, if you feel depressed, or you're going through something, you're going through a breakup, go to the gym, get yourself right, your mind, get focused. And that's what I listen to, right? And also the story that he tells about when he saw somebody driving this expensive car, and he asked everybody, does that not bother you that somebody could afford a car like that, and we here walking and barely could afford a car that's nowhere near that price, and basically there's somebody out there in the world that's able to make that much money, and we're still here struggling? And so there's a lot of things that behind the message that he delivers. Maybe the way he delivers it might be a little bit harsh, but it's definitely an eye-opening message that he delivers. I'm not here to be like the biggest fan and say, he's innocent. I'm not here for that. All I'm saying, you can't just base him off of just short clips on YouTube or wherever you saw him at. You can't say, oh yeah, because of that, that's the way he is. No, there's a lot more to it. If I'm listening to a 2-hour podcast on Fresh and Fit, and he's having a conversation, giving people advice, and all you got from that is that you shouldn't be doing OnlyFans, and you will never get married and this because you got OnlyFans and that's it, and I got about 100 women ready to do whatever. And then through the whole thing, he's telling you, do X, Y, Z, get fit, this is the way you get money, and all this. And that's why I think that's what this interview, that I'm gonna drop the link in my description, like this interview specifically, it went nowhere. It went nowhere, man. I was lost in the sauce. I had to get Sauce Walker on the line, like, bro, I don't know what to do on this one. I ain't got no sauce for this. Because it really doesn't justify what he's trying to get his point across, because he said his point of view, and it was like it's never enough. This woman just gonna continue hablando y chingando. Like I said, man, it sounds like a married couple. It sounds like a married couple. You know what I mean? At that point, he's like, get out of my house. I can't deal with this. I didn't buy you these cars. I didn't buy you this house. I didn't do this. Get out of my house. You know what I mean? That's what it sounded like at the end. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Check out that video. It's his first interview. My reaction is, he said what he said, and this woman kept asking the same question, and it's like, I guess you don't want to answer the question. Is the sky blue? Yes, it's blue. No, but seriously, is the sky blue? I'm looking outside, it's blue. No, but look, when you look at it from this angle, it's hijo de su, bro. Ain't no way he was gonna win that battle. I'm sorry. He said what he said. I don't think he did anything wrong in that interview. I think that he he stood his ground, said what he had to say, and ain't no telling where it going, man. Ain't no telling. But like I said, y'all let me know what y'all think when y'all check out that interview. Are you an Andrew Tate fan, or you one of them people be like, he's doing too much? Este cabrón tiene muchos carros, too many cars, too much money, too many cigars, and too many women. I don't like that. I like to be driving my little Pinto. You know, stop. Hey, man, do me a favor. When you get a chance, man, subscribe to the channel. Si te gusta lo que mira, press like. Share this video on your social media platforms. Drop a comment in the comment section. I'm always interacting with mi gente, ya tu sabes. Hit the notification bell to get notified. Visit the website, r2drec.com. And always remember, have peace in your heart, have faith, and never give up. All right, one.